Hi, this is EnlightenmentANAVRIN. This is my video games pickup video for November and December. It's December 16th, so I guess I haven't really finished all of December to really do this yet, but I skipped doing November, so we're going to do this. I have not finished painting the Nintendo 64 controller because basically the black spray paint was a piece of junk and I had to redo it, and it's not done, and I need to figure out how to put the controller back together and everything once I'm done. I mean, with the initial paint, and then I'm going to clear coat it and stuff. So nothing cool on that. Updates and stuff. I bought a lot of things in the past 2 months. So I got a PSP, finally. It was a vintage stock sale. All of their handhelds were like $40 off. So I got this for like $35 or something like that with the cord and everything. Not with this case. This case, I got the case for like 98 cents or something super cheap on a pre-Black Friday sale at GameStop. But this works good and everything. I like it. It's pretty cool. So now I was able to play this game from the last video. I haven't played the Metal Gear Solid one, Metal Gear Acid. Darkstalkers, this game's awesome. I would highly recommend this, Darkstalkers Chronicle. So I can run around and play as Felicia, who's my favorite character, and it's super cool. And what's his name? Wolf Boy, Talbane, or however you say it. I like playing as him because he's basically Felicia, but with higher attack. Maybe it's higher defense, I don't know. But got to play that now. And I bought Metal Gear Solid 3 again. I don't think I mentioned this. And Metal Gear Solid 2 again, so I could have the black label with both of them complete. So that's an update, or an upgrade to my collection. Because the one I had of this was Greatest Hits, so it matches the disc and everything now. So I sold off the extras. When I bought this at Vintage Stock, I found one of the other Legacy of Kain games. Yes, I paid $15 for it, even though that's like super crazy. So of course I was mad that there was no manual. But let me know if this game's any good. I'm not gonna play it until I play the one that's on the Dreamcast, because that's the one that I started first, even though that's not the first one in the series. On that same subject, I now have this one. This is the one I've been playing. Yes, that's how much I paid for it, $10, but I wanted to own the case, so I bought it again, because I had it disc only, which is horrible. I hate having disc only on games like this, but there you go. So that's my second complete Dreamcast game, because you can't find Dreamcast. So Black Friday rolled around. I didn't like wait in line or do anything really crazy. Went to Best Buy. I bought this used for $20, which it's complete, and it doesn't really matter because on Ubisoft games, the manual's in the actual game. This is the one I wanted to play. I'm pretty sure I can jump onto this at any given time since it's a different story with a different character. This is the guy that defects to the Templars, and he murders all the assassins, so you get to murder your fellow brethren, which is sad, but that's all I know about this game. It's limited edition. Maybe that means it has all of the DLC in it. I don't know. Ubisoft's pretty good about that, unlike Capcom. Also at Best Buy for $20, I bought Fallout 3. This was new. I'm new to the Fallout series. I'm new to anything Bethesda because it originated on PC and I didn't play PC games. But everybody's playing Fallout 4, so there's a million ways to find this. And this is a Game of the Year edition, which I know that's the one you want on these, even though I never played them. Never played Skyrim either, even though I've seen hours and hours and hours and hours of that played, so same mechanics, same people that make it. This is not new news to anybody. This game's pretty cool. I like it. I suck at games like this, so hopefully the leveling up system, hopefully you can't like screw it up or whatever like you can in Oblivion where you level up wrong. GameStop. they didn't participate in actual Black Friday. They did sales before Black Friday because they didn't want to do it on Thanksgiving Day, because I was reading an article, basically they thought that day should be for family, and they want to do the sales before that. So cool for GameStop, points for GameStop, even though I hate GameStop for the most part. So they marked down a bunch of their games. I got King of Fighters 13. I've wanted this ever since, like, at least 3 years ago. I played the demo of it on my friend's Xbox 360, and I wanted to buy it on PS3, because I didn't even have a PS3 back then. But it's complete. It has that stupid little thing on it that says Family Video, which I don't like. I guess Family Video sells games. I don't know. I've never been there. I don't even know what that store is. I guess it's another Blockbuster. This game's awesome. Sprites look beautiful. Gameplay is awesome. It has a lot of my favorite characters, like Benny Maru is probably my favorite character. And Iori. But the soundtrack's really cool too. I wish it had the soundtrack. I think you could buy the soundtrack as a DLC, or maybe there's a box set with the soundtrack disc, like a hard copy disc. I don't know. Long story short, I went to a, I guess, like, junk store, antiques. It wasn't really antiques because stuff there wasn't really old. I bought a bunch of CDs. Guy had a stack of PS2 games about this big. They weren't really that good. There was a lot of, like, 007 games, and it was a lot of, like, first-person shooters and, like, I don't know, I guess guys games, even though I play all kinds of games. It was that huge stack, a whole bunch of manuals, the actual instructions to the PlayStation 2 was in there with the manuals. The PlayStation 2 itself, which is a fat one, and the controller, and then this one controller. He wanted $97 for it. All the games had the manuals of the few that I actually opened. I mean, I know I should have looked at all of them. They're all in there. I said, will you do $75? And he was like, yeah, $75. And when I got home and I started looking at all the games to make sure the discs weren't scratched, all the discs were like perfect. Out of all the stack of games, I came up with about, I think it was 6 name brand memory cards, Sony memory cards, that were all blue and red. So I kept 4 of them. I sold some of the stuff, made my money back, like super made my money back. I kept the console because I actually do not own a fat PlayStation 2, and I'd like one to mod to rip games to the hard drive. And this controller is like pristine. I wouldn't have paid that much if everything was an actual Sony. But this controller looks like rarely ever played with. It doesn't even have the grime really in there. Another good sign on this console, I mean, nothing really new to see here. One thing that I'm really picky on are all the little things at the bottom that cover up the screws. Are they still there? Because lots of times those are gone, and if those are gone, that means they took it apart to mod it or clean it or something, or I don't know. But this PS2 looks like they barely ever even played it. I mean, it's not even like dusty or anything, so I'm liking it. So now I have a slim silver one that I've always had, and that one. This was some of the games that came with it that I kept. This game, Dead to Rights, which is really cool. It plays like a third-person shooter beat-em-up. It's like Max Payne. The story's like Max Payne. Your dad dies like in Max Payne. I mean, right at the beginning. That's not spoilers. It happens like the first thing. But you have this little husky dog that's your buddy, like you're a cop, and then he's a husky dog. He can attack people, which is cool. I got that complete. I like the picture of dogs right there too. But good graphics, kind of comparable to Max Payne 2 rather than Max Payne 1. So I got that game. I got Metal Gear Solid 2. I actually got a second copy of Max Payne 2, which I sold. I got Splinter Cell, the first one, which I haven't played. I have the collection. I have the collection on PS3, and I also got the strategy guide to that one, the Prima strategy guide. A Star Wars game I do not own because this game's ridiculously cheap, and every time I see it, they want like $10 for it, and I didn't want to pay hardly anything. But, I don't know if this one's any good. I guess it's all prequel movies ships. That's what it looks like on the back. But yeah. So, haven't played that. Spy Hunter 2. Gave it a shot to see, because I haven't played any new racing games since, like, I haven't played any racing games since, like, Nintendo 64 time frame with San Francisco Rush. This one's awesome. It's, like, a racing game, but your car has guns on it, so you can shoot things, and your car can, like, transform into, like, a water hovercraft. So it's got some versatile stuff happening. The snowmobile, it can do all kinds of stuff. It's like Transformers, Cars, rail shooter, but you can control it. That's what genre this is. It's all the genres. So, would highly recommend. I think this game is really, really cheap, like $5. The other thing in the stack, which is not PlayStation, is Mario Kart DS, which was thrown in that bundle, so no, I didn't pay $18 for it. But it's in the console right now. Or in the handheld, but it's got the manual and everything, which is all like color and stuff. But pretty cool. I know Mario games are expensive. This game's super fun. It's not like super knockoff Mario Kart. This was actually pretty low on my list to own of Mario games, but I've got it now, so good. So that was a pretty good haul of stuff, and I made back about a grand total of about $60 on that $75 purchase. So I think I did pretty good on that. Currently, right now, I think this is the end of the wave. McDonald's is selling Pokemon toys, which is super awesome. I guess for the new game, which is Pokemon Omega Ruby, or Alpha Sapphire. They come, I've got the Kyogre one. I actually knew who these Pokemon were, because I haven't even kept track of it. I just like Pokemon toys. It sucks up water, it spits water out. But it's pretty cool. I don't like how that's clear right there. I guess I'm including this in because it counts as sort of video games. This is, I always forget, it's Latios. Yeah, it's Latios. But it's Mega Latios, which I don't even know what the crap Mega even is. I know it's like super form. So you shoot that, and it shoots that thing. And it's powerful. Like, it's gonna get you. But he's pretty cool. I like him. That was kind of, didn't really want to buy that one. I was wanting Kyogre, and I was wanting this one, Rayquaza. His mouth opens. Kind of, but it doesn't shut all the way. He's actually bendy, so we got the arms, and we got right there and right there, so you can stand him like this. Or you could mix it up and be all fancy. Or whatever, but yeah, him. They all come with cards. So I got Lotad, and he's all shiny. And then I got 2 Tricos, so that's not really variety. There's probably only like 10 cards that come in with this. But I like that they put them with the little cardboard back like that. Back when they had Neopets, they came with a card, but it always got bent up and you couldn't actually play the card game with it. Not that I did, but you can't bend them because they're in a little cardboard thing. I just keep them in there, I guess, for now. And then you get the, if you have the game, you can unlock Hoopa, I guess, whatever that one is, the new one. There's the secret codes right there, guys. There's the secret codes. But, and then you can scan the toys, apparently, and then you can play a mini game. I guess on your phone, not on your DS, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how there's a scannable thing in it. But, rate, subscribe, Hopefully I'll do another video games haul video. I'm pretty broke, but I just got a really good job offer, so hopefully I'll be making a lot more money. I super won't have time to play games then, but I'll have money to buy them. So let me know in the comments on these games. Was it a good deal? What happened? I don't know. And thanks for watching.